Hello guys, welcome to another video. So in today's tutorial, we're going to talk about a very interesting trending project. It's called Andrej Karpathy Skills. So this is a single Claude.md file to improve Claude Code behavior. So it got 50k stars in a very short period amount of time. And so why this project is very popular is that this is actually originated from a post that Karpathy wrote a while back. So if you go back to the original post, what Karpathy said was that he was using the code agent a lot, and he really mostly programming in English and a bit sheepishly telling the LLM what to do. It hurts the ego a bit, but the power to operate over software in large code actions is just not useful. It's a very cool phrase, is not useful. And people are saying the IDEs are so great and there's no need for the IDE anymore, and the agent swarms hype is just too much, and people just use agent all the time and they don't care about anything else. So, but the mistakes are still being made by the agents, and they're not simple syntax errors anymore. They're subtle conceptual errors that a slightly sloppy, hasty junior dev might do. The most common categories that the models make wrong assumptions on your behalf and just run along with them without checking. They also don't manage their confusion. They don't seek clarifications. They don't surface inconsistencies. They don't present trade-offs. They don't push back when they should. They are still a little too sycophantic, and things get better in plan mode, but there's some need for a lightweight inline plan mode. So basically, they're saying that the plan uses too much tokens, and then there need to be a lightweight version of it. So they also really like to overcomplicate code and APIs. They bloat abstractions. They don't clean up that code after themselves. So they made a lot of statement that the agent not so great and they overcomplicated things. So they need a better version of the planning and also the agent executions. So that's actually where this Karpathy-inspired Claude Code guidelines comes from. So majority, I think, is from this specific section. So we'll go through the code base a little bit, but let's go through what Karpathy actually said. And also there's leverage. So LLMs are exceptionally good at looping until they meet specific goals, and this is where most of the feel the AGI magic is to be found. So that's basically the leverage of the agent. So he said he doesn't want to write code anymore, and generation, the writing code, and discrimination, the reading code, are different capabilities, right? So he can basically saying that he doesn't want to write, but he still read code. So too long, do not read. So that's what TLDR means. So he's very excited to see what's coming next. And so you can see that people really like it. It got so many views. People are reading this, even though it says too long, don't read. So that's funny. Let's go to the repo to see what actually this project is and how this project actually addresses those problems that Karpathy said. And so you can see that this is a solution, right? So this is a solution that we're talking about in the Andrej's post. So basically, to fix those agent problems, so there are 4 guidelines. So first is to think before coding. So this is very true. This is very similar to another repo that we demoed a few days ago, not a few days ago, but probably a while back. So basically, it's a SuperPowers. This project is also very powerful, very popular. You can see that it already got 156k stars. This is also emphasized on the think before coding. But the difference is that the SuperPowers are heavy, a very heavy project. So it comes with a lot of tokens if you install the SuperPowers plugin. But the this Andrej Karpathy Skills is very light. And also, if you look at back in the post, Karpathy said the lightweight is very important. So things are needs to be lightweighted to actually apply more efficiently, right? So things get better in plan mode, but there's still some need for a lightweight version in the plan mode. So plan is very important, but the key point is that it has to be lightweight. So this project is very lightweight. So you only have 2 files, CLAUDE.md, and also there's skills in the Karpathy guidelines. So very lightweight. So that's why people really like it, and that's why I think the stars are getting really trending. So that's the first thing, that think before coding. Critical, and you got a very light version in this Karpathy skills repo. And the second is simplicity first, over complications, below the abstractions. So they want to code to be very simple, right? So people don't want to read like complicated code, and it has to be simple and elegant. So the circle changes, the orthogonal edits, touching code, you shouldn't, which means that sometimes if you try to make some changes, things got very complicated. Try to always touch a code that's needed. Don't overcomplicate it. And also the goal-driven execution. So it's leveraging through the test first verifiable success criteria. So this means that always do like test-driven coding, and this is very true. So you always try to test first, right? Test the theories first, and then start coding. So goes along with the thinking before coding. I think overall these 4 principles addresses the 2 major points. Is that so first you have to think before coding, and second is that don't overcomplicate things. And so that's basically the key principle of doing things, which generally applies to a lot of other things. But this is great guidelines for coding, and they put it into a Claude.md file. So it's very simple. The file only has about this little, so very light. The very important thing is that it has to be very, very light, right? Think before coding, simplicity first, and no surgical changes. When editing existing code, don't improve adjacent code, comments, or formatting. So let's go to actual examples to see why this guidelines applies. Go to the examples here. There are examples.md file. So the examples to explain what actually those guidelines means. If you look at the first one, to think before coding, it says the example for a LLM is that the LLM would rush to do things they don't think, right? So you give them a question, they start coding. So that's not correct. If you look at the example here, what LLMs do, right? Wrong assumptions. So they just code right away. So they don't do anything, and they assumed it. They assumed the file location. They assumed which fields to include. The assumed CSV field names without checking an actual data structure. So they assume a lot of things. So this is not correct. What should be happening is that so before implementing, I need to clarify things, right? Scope, format, fields, and volumes. This is exactly the same as the SuperPowers that we demoed in this channel. So it starts to actually give you the options and think about it, right? So they have to ask the users or ask the coders to see what's your preference, right? So they have to discuss before execute. So the example 2 is multiple interpretations. So what LLMs do is that make the search faster. User requires to make the search faster. They just go ahead and did it. And what actually should happen is the faster response time, handle more concurrent changes, or faster perceived speed. And this is what happens with this new skill. So it has to start discuss with the user first, right? So make the search fast could mean something, right? And then which aspect matters most for your user's case. So this is an interaction between you and the agent. So you have to discuss to figure out what actually the users want. So before jumping right into the code. So that's really the first point, think before coding. The second point is that simplicity first. So the simplicity means that make the function to calculate discount. So this is now the example over abstraction. And so this over engineering. So basically the simplicity just means that don't over engineering things. It's very good, especially when it comes to system design. So if you want to solve a simple problem, just make it simple. Don't make it like super powerful, like build a bunch of classes and really very little of that class was used. And just make it simple, right? So for example, if you want to fix something, if you can fix it in a loop, right? Don't do the parallel programming. So, and they give another example is that what should happen for this simple, like a large class, is that this is basically what needs to be resolved, right? So it's calculate discount, as simple as this, but don't overcomplicate it by building a huge class. So that's the second point, which is simplicity first, right? And then they give another example, example 2. This is also basically tell you that make it simple, don't overcomplicate it. So very good. The third thing is surgical changes. Surgical changes meaning that also tackle specific problems. If there's a problem, just tackle that problem specifically. Don't overcomplicate it, the solution. So if you look at the example, so the user is asking, so fix the bug where empty emails crash the validator, right? So this a lot of changes here. So they basically change the whole thing. Don't do that. And what actually needs to happen is that just fix the things that having the problem, right? So problem improved email validation beyond the bug fixes. That's the problem. So basically talking about they just added too many things, right? What should happen is very simple like this one. So they give another example. Is basically telling the same thing. Don't refactor change everything, right? It changes everything. So this is not correct. And just the surgical changes as little as it can, right? So you can see this is only a few lines, five lines, 4 lines, but this is problematic one that have basically changed everything. So this is the third point. So the last point is goal-driven execution. So user request fix the authentication system. So I'll fix what I'm actually doing is basically saying that I will fix the authentication system by reviewing code, identifying issues, making improvements, testing the changes, and what should happen is verifiable goals, right? So it means that it has to be test driven, right? First write test, and then implement, right, to verify the test passes. So this is basically saying that it has to be done a test driven fashion. You can't just make assumptions, or it just use vague assumptions to do that. Do the reviewing and identifying the issues, making improvements, testing the changes. So this is very like vague. So it's not concrete. There's no it can't be validated. Basically, that's what it says. So instead, you should actually write the test, implement the test, check edge cases, and verify no regression, and also current test coverage for auth shows coverage. So meaning that basically you have to validate all the tests, make a good test coverage, like 100% maybe test coverage, or above the 80% test coverage. So this is also true when it actually comes to the real engineering. So they usually require you to run a unit test coverage about 90% or up, meaning that it covers all the code base. So this the test-driven approach. And what should happen, right? So yeah, so this is give you another example to show that test-driven is very important. And they give a third example, test first verification, which means they actually give 3 examples. So which means the test-driven development is very important to validate before you do anything, right? So this is basically the skill, and I think it's well written. Everything was done properly. It's very small, it's very light, and people really like it. And I think that just got 100 stars while I'm actually recording this video, which is crazy. You can see that is actually crazy. So that should be it. The installation is very simple. You can see the installation, it just took probably 2 steps. So first you have to add if you use Claude Code, you can just add this plugin to a marketplace, and then you just install it. It's very simple. There's also a manual process to do that. It's a very good project. If you look at the installation that I made, so it's very straightforward. Just go to Claude Code. I'm using the Kimi K2.5. Just add these 2 lines and reload plugins. It should be ready to go. And if you just say Andrej Karpathy Skills, Karpathy Guidelines, it give you an introduction of what this skills does. And you can just use it. So that's it. So very good project. So hopefully this is helpful. If you do like this video, please subscribe, like, or comment. If you have any questions, thank you so much for supporting the channel, and see you in the next one.